Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to run Shopify ads for conversions in 2026, step by step. This walkthrough is for you if you have a Shopify store but ads aren't converting, you're getting clicks but no sales, you're confused about which ad platform to use, or you want a clear, repeatable system instead of guessing. By the end of this video, you will understand how to structure conversion-focused ads, how traffic, creatives, and your store work together, and what actually matters in 2026. This is not a theory, this is the real execution framework. Let's get into it. First, what Shopify ads really means. Let's clear a common misunderstanding. There is no such thing as Shopify ads. When people say Shopify ads, they usually mean Meta ads, Facebook and Instagram, Google ads, or TikTok ads. Shopify is the store, not the ad platform. Ads don't convert stores, systems do. Before touching ads, you need the right foundation. Step 1, make sure your Shopify store is conversion ready. Do not run ads to an unprepared store. Before ads, your product page must have a clear product title, strong hero image or video, obvious value proposition, simple scannable description, trust signals like reviews, guarantees, shipping info, first loading speed, especially mobile. If your store doesn't convert organically, ads will amplify the failure, not fix it. Fix the store first. Secondly, or step 2, install tracking properly, non-negotiable. In 2026, tracking is still critical, even with privacy limits. You must have Meta Pixel connected, right? You can go ahead and just type Meta Pixel, right? And search for it as as an app, or Google tag installed, and also Shopify conversions enabled, right? So you're gonna search for Google tag, right? Sorry for that. Okay. And also Shopify version, right? So once you install Google tag, right, and Shopify conversions, as we mentioned before, and also Meta Pixel, you're gonna be able to do it inside Shopify, right? So inside Shopify, what you're gonna do, you're gonna go ahead to the settings, a window will pop up, and click customer event, right? Not privacy, customer event here, another fan menu, and connect Meta and Google properly, right? If your ads can't see purchases, they can't optimize. No tracking, no conversion. Okay. Step 3, choose the right ad platform. Very important. Don't run ads everywhere. Here's the simple rule: impulse product or lifestyle, Meta or TikTok. Problem solving product, Google ads. Visual discovery product, Meta first. For most Shopify beginners in 2026, start with Meta ads. Why? Strong conversion optimization, massive data, best for testing products. This walkthrough will focus on Meta style logic, but the principles apply everywhere. Okay? Now, step 4, choosing the right campaign objective. So we're gonna go ahead to the marketing and then campaigns here, right? This is where most people fail. If your goal is sales, what you're gonna do, we're gonna just hit create campaign and choose sales, right? Or conversions. Do not use traffic, engagement, or video reviews. Those are warm-up objectives, not revenue drivers. You want the algorithm to find buyers, not clickers. Step 5, campaign structure that works in 2026. Keep it simple. Recommended beginner structure: 1 campaign, 1 to 2 ad set, 3 to 5 ads per ad set. Avoid over-segmentation, too many audiences, complicated funnels early on. Simplicity gives the algorithm room to learn. All right. Step 6, audience targeting. Less than you think. In 2026, creatives matter more than targeting, right? So start with broad targeting, one country, basic age range, no interests at first. Let the algorithm learn from convergence. You can layer interests later, not the start, not at the start. Step 7, budget setup. Don't overthink it. You don't need a huge budget. Beginner recommendation: 10 to 30 bucks per day per ad set, right? You're gonna name, of course, here your campaign example and the the source, the channel, and the type, right? In the campaign activity here, right? Where you just choose organic, right? And then run ads continuously, right? Name your campaign, don't forget about that. Okay. And basically you can add shareable links here, right? Also scan QR code for your links. Automatic rules, right? Where you basically create rules to automatically assign traffic. Just leave that out. Okay. So do not change budgets daily, and turn ads on and off. Panic after 24 hours. Ads need time and data. Step 8, create conversion focused ad creatives. This is the most important part of everything. Your ad creative should look native, feel human, show product early on, or show the product clearly, communicate benefit fast. Best performing formats in 2026: short vertical videos, UGC style content, problem solution demos. Your ad should answer why should I care in the first 3 seconds. If it doesn't stop the scroll, nothing else matters. Okay. Step 9, writing ad copy that converts. Keep it simple. Structure, hook, problem, solution, soft CTA. Example: still struggling with X, this product helps you fix it without this point, right? Tab below to see how it works. Avoid long paragraphs, overhype, fake urgency. So clarity beats cleverness. Step 10, sending traffic to the right page. Never send ads to homepage or collections page or random landing pages. Send traffic directly to the product page shown in the ad. Message match is critical. If the ad promises X, the page must deliver X immediately. Step 11, launching in the first 72 hours at least, right? Once live, do nothing for 48 to 72 hours. Don't touch it targeting. Don't touch creatives. Don't panic. Watch click-through rate, add to cart, purchases, even if few. And ads learn before they perform. Step 12, how to optimize for more convergence. After 3 to 5 days, if ads get clicks but no sales, fix product page, improve your offer, improve trust signals. If ads get no clicks, creative is the problem. If ad gets sales, duplicate winners, increase budget slowly, test new creatives. Never kill winners too early. Common mistakes that people should avoid: testing products without research, copying competitors blindly, changing ads daily, scaling too fast, or blaming ads instead of the store. Ads expose weaknesses, they don't hide them. All right. So a realistic Shopify ads mindset for 2026 should be system, testing, iteration, not one product, one ad, one lucky campaign. Consistency beats viral success. So running Shopify ads for convergence in 2026 is not about hacks. It's about clean store, clear messaging, strong creatives, patience with data. If you focus on those fundamentals, ads stop feeling random and start becoming predictable. If this complete walkthrough helped you, like the video, subscribe, and comment below if you want a full product research or creative testing tutorial next. Until next time, I will see you in the next one.